Well, greetings, beautiful people. I am Dr. William Minifield, Assistant Professor of Jazz Studies at the great University of Iowa here in Iowa City. And I am here with legendary blues singer Gloria Hardiman. How you doing today, Gloria?
I am wonderful, awesome, and amazing.
All three. Okay, well, I'm already better.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I like that. All right, well, let's get into it.
Okay, let's
You're
go.
a blues singer, born in Mississippi.
You know what? I'm a singer because I
Okay.
do gospel, blues, jazz, whatever it is, music.
You know, that's interesting because I feel the same way. A lot of times people try to tell me, oh, I'm a jazz musician. I'm like, that's only
You're a
a little
musician.
piece of the pie. You know, I'm a musician. So I honor and respect that and understand.
Yes.
So let's talk about you a little bit. So you're originally from Mississippi?
Yazoo City, Mississippi. I was born. My father was a minister. He had 12 daughters, he and my mom. I'm the youngest of 12 daughters.
Wow. Wow, that is a huge family. And you were telling me earlier that from your family have emerged almost 500 grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Greats and all that through, yes.
And I bet all of you all sing. Y'all just
You
get together
better
and
come
sing.
to a family reunion.
Are you cooking? Because I'm coming.
I just cooked the other day. I had dressing, chicken. We had
Oh, my
casseroles
goodness.
and all this. I made a caramel cake, chocolate cake. I had some greens.
So sing and cook.
Yes.
You do? I love it. I love it.
Okay.
So then, at a very young age,
Yeah.
you moved from Mississippi. You moved to Chicago, right?
Yes, my father was in the movement with Reverend Martin Luther King back
Wow.
then. I was a young girl. He used to go around and minister and preach at different churches, and I was like 5 years old. He would take me with him, and he was a part of the NAACP. So
Wow.
when they have their conference, he made a little box I would stand on and sing before all these people. And you know what? Mahalia Jackson used to be there, and she was so beautiful and would sing. And I said, one day I want to sing like that lady, you know, to myself. And I had a little song I would sing all the time. It called In the End, a little gospel song. And Dad would just call me up there, and I want my baby to sing, and I'd get up there and sing. And I used to go around to churches before he preached, and I would sing before he preached. You
Wow,
know?
that is incredible. So you got your start singing right in front of Mahalia Jackson
Yes,
as a child.
little as a child, yeah.
That's
And then-
incredible. So you get it honest. You got some early influence from Mahalia Jackson. Any other singers that you were influenced by?
Oh, so many. I want to name a few. Was like people like I used to listen to Brooke Ben, Dinah Washington,
Oh, yes.
and
One of
I
my
used to
favorites.
listen to just everybody, B.B. King, and all their music. And as a kid, I felt it inside. You see,
Absolutely.
I felt this music on the inside. And when I felt it, it would make me feel good, you know. And my mother, I had to hide because my parents didn't allow that. You didn't sing, you couldn't sing no blues or nothing like that because he was a minister. So you could not do that. Back then, you couldn't wear pants, you couldn't do none of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But it was such an experience, and I'm so glad that my parents brought me up the way that they did, you know. The reason we had to leave because Ku Klux Klan was going to kill my father, because he used to take people out to vote. You remember the three students, Dick Cheney and all the ones that got killed in that movement, the three college students. You probably don't know about that, but some of you might know. And so it was three ministers, my dad, Reverend Lee, I forgot the other minister name. They had killed Reverend Lee and the other minister, and my dad was on his way home from church. And one of the farmers said, Reverend Hargrove, do not go home the same way. They planning to kill you. And I would hate that because you have these 12 daughters, children at home, and said, do not go home that way. So That farmer, he put my dad and my sister Lillian and myself, we were the youngest two, put us on a train and brought us to Chicago. Where we got to Chicago, Reverend King had made a way that he had told Jesse Jackson to expect this family. And they came and they got us housing and stuff like that. They had stuff for us. We was in the Jet magazine for a long time, my family, because, and they got us there, and that's how we end up in Chicago.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah.
That is incredible. What an amazing story for you to end up in Chicago, where ultimately you started to build your career as a musician. How did those experiences influence your music?
Well, like I said, I always felt something with just music. Gospel and blues always was something in me that I loved. And I used to sit down. There was a neighbor, we lived it was a house here, and we lived on the second floor in a building next to it. It was an alley, and I would hear this good old music all the time. So I would sneak out the house and go over there and sit on that porch and listen. He would be playing Brooke Benton, B.B. King, Candace Staton, her.
Wow.
And I would listen to this music. And I would sit there all day long in the sun, because they always would play it. Mm-hmm. And I said, I love that music. And I want to meet these people. They would play Coco Taylor and all them. And to make a long story short, I got to work with Coco, was my advisor. I got to work with BB, his daughter Shirley King. I got to work with so many people, Chuck Berry. Everybody. I work with a lot of people. Ray Charles, because like when we do those tours with your band, you go overseas, all of us, we ride on the same bus, and they take us to our places where we're going to work that night. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So you have worked with some of the legends of this music.
I've been blessed to see and be in that era that I was able to travel, work with them. They know me, I know them, and to have that relationship. And this started when I was a kid. I never thought in the lifetime I would ever meet BB, Coco Taylor, none of those. I used to go to Coco Taylor's house all the time in Chicago.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. So in addition to blues, you sing a lot of gospel music as well, and I know that's very important to you.
My first love.
Your first love
is
gospel music, absolutely.
Yes.
So talk to us a little bit about that, about your love for gospel and the importance of that in your life.
As I said, I was raised in a household with my father being a minister and also the pastor of the church.
Right.
And he didn't have to have a choir or anything because all of us sang. So he taught my sister Mary he had her to take one lesson. She went and got this lesson to learn how to play the piano for the church. Gospel, you know what? I don't know where I would be without gospel being in my life. It's such just something to feel on the inside when I'm going through happy time, when I'm going through sad time. It means so much to me. I will always sing gospel, and be there because that's where I come from, And I always said blues and gospel is like cousins because it fits in together. It's meaningful music that touches your heart, your soul. And I've always it's just been such an important thing in my life that I've done. And I love to watch musicians to grow and I don't know. I have a friend now, he don't understand too much English, and he wants to play the gospel. And so I want him to learn, and I will take time out to help show him and take him around, bring him to church to learn, you know. And blues is another part. It's just something that has been a part of me, like I said, since I was like 5, a kid.
Absolutely.
And I felt this music so much. I was so in tune with this music, blues and gospel, you know. My sister is Mama Teague, they call her. Around the city, Mama Teague, that's my sister. That's Mayor Bruce Teague, Mama. He's my nephew. And she's always, girl, come on over here. Let's do this here. Let's do this here, you know. But I love her, and she's a great singer as well. She plays piano, and but I tell you, if anybody know, and I'm quite sure everybody can relate to some type of gospel or blues or jazz, whatever music you like. Mm-hmm. You know, music is music, and I love music, you know, so.
As do I.
I know you do.
Absolutely.
I know.
And your work with gospel music, it's not just about you singing, but you also work with a couple churches here in Iowa City, right?
Yeah, four square churches where I go. And then the Church of the Nazarene, I go there. Love the ministries in these churches, and you'll find me at either one, you know, on a Sunday or whatever, or maybe through the week, whenever, you know. I just do what I can while I can, you know. And my thing is I want to be able to teach younger people coming up that would like to know anything about that part of music, anything I could do to help, I want to do it.
Now, do you have any specific memory, like of a performance that just really stand? I know you have a lot. I mean, with the career that is as full as yours has been, but is there one that you might be able to share with us that you find to be particularly significant?
Well, I think that when I was, there's a picture called Walt Disney movie, Adventure in Babysitting, and I was the vocal coach for Elizabeth Shue, the actress. And so I was working at a place called Fitzgerald's in Chicago in Cicero. And she came that night to my show. I remember Lou Diamond Phillip came there, and my little friend Vern, he died, Vern, that played Goldmember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the little guy.
Absolutely.
And he passed away a couple of years ago or something, I heard. Right. But anyway, they came to my show. And you know what? When Mike Tyson and Robin Gibbons got married, I was working at the Kingston Mine. They came in that night to the Kingston Mine. So, and wow. Richard Gere, you know, that came, and I get them up on stage and everything, you know. So we just had a wonderful time. I met some wonderful people, and Bruce Willis, he would invite a lot of us out to his mansion in California because he plays and he sings blues very well. He's good, you know. So we would go out there and, you know.
So you've been all over the place.
I've been all over the place.
And not just here in the United States and
right.
meeting all of these amazing celebrities and legends, but you've been around the world traveling as well, right? I have.
I really have. Yes, I have. It's been a blessing and something that I never thought I would do. It just happened so fast.
And you're now living here in Iowa
City, yes.
And you're helping with the planning of the Soul and Blues Festival, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
With the amazing Terry and Lisa.
Yes, that's right. So tell us a little bit about that. We don't want to give it all away.
We don't want to give it away, but
we got some surprises coming, right?
That's exactly right.
All right, but just tell us
you
what you
have
can.
some great artists that will be featured as every year. They have amazing artists to come and perform, and so But I know everybody's going to want to come. We have a surprise this year, too. But I'm not going to tell it.
Yeah,
you got to come out and see it.
You just have to come
out and see it and support it.
September 23rd or 24th.
That's right.
And
I know
then
they're going
to
want
to see.
2 days. They need to come both.
Oh, just come both days. Okay, I like that even better.
Because they don't want to miss. No.
I like that even better. So, what would you like people to know as a final thought about you, or about blues, or about anything that you want to share? What would you like people to know?
Well, for one thing, first they need to know that Gloria is a very, knowing that God is first in my life.
All right.
First of all, out of everything I do, He's always first. I've been blessed. I just want people to know that, music, and the music that you have, and I was sitting down the other day and I was thinking about all the people have gone from the earth, musicians, the legends. And I said to myself, Gloria, you worked with those people. You were there with those people. You've been in their home. They've been in your home. And this is so awesome. It really is. Because as a kid, I think about when I was just running barefoot down south and, in the sun, hot sun. But anyway, to think about where I've been, and I'm still here today. And a lot of my friends have passed away, a lot of awesome. And I was among those people. And I thought about it, I said, okay, there was Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and all those people back then, the greats. It's just like, and you got others coming behind them. You try to pave the way for newer people to come in. But music, think about it, if it was no music in the world at all.
I don't even want to think about that, Gloria. Well, I can't even imagine.
Just think about it.
I'm getting a little sad, even just like I can't even picture
because it makes me, and it would tear my eyes up because I used to go. Every year we had the Blues Festival in Chicago, and I've been on there several times. And when we had that Blues Festival, so they would ask me, the committee from there would ask me, how about going through to the hospitals and doing some stuff there. And I would, Professor, God bless his heart, he's passed on, but I had some awesome that I started out with, Anthony Palmer, Ricky Scott, Eddie Turner, oh Lord, so many people that I had working with me, amazing musicians, and we would go through the hospital and they had their acoustics keyboards. Mm-hmm. Anthony would play a guitar, and I would go through there and just sing and just see the mothers. One story that touched me so much, and as I think about it, I get a little teary-eyed.
That's all right.
Because this baby didn't have any eyes. She was born that way. And I was singing the song, and that mother took my hand. Say, do you understand what you make me feel inside? She said, something is special about you. She said, and the doctors, they was all around me, they came up, and they said, you have made these people so, so very happy. And I just went through all the wars, through up and down, all through the hospital. We spent a day there, just going to see this, And it was such a blessing for me to do that and go and do this and I would do it every year. Yeah.
That's incredible. Mm-hmm. And that's the perfect way for us to finish up our time here together, because one of the first things that you shared with me today was about the healing powers of music and the healing powers of the blues.
Yes.
And you said to me that blues
is a healer.
And you are living proof of that. So we want to say thanks to you all for tuning in. We'll see you at the Soul and Blues Festival on September 23rd and 24th, 2022. Dr. William Minifield, Gloria Hardiman. Gloria, will you sing something for us? Will you give the people a little sample?
Okay.
A little something bluesy.
A little bluesy.
A little blues. Just a little bit.
B.B. King, look, every day I have the blues.
I like that. Let's do it.
Okay. Every day. Every day I have the blues. Every day. Every day I have the blues. When you see me coming, baby, it's you I choose.
Can I get a little bit of that?
Come on, get it.
I'm gonna pack my suitcase and move on down the line.
Oh, baby, come on with me. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna pack my suitcase
How about
and
it?
move on down the line.
I don't want you with a backpack. You gotta get a suitcase.
Ain't nobody worried. And ain't nobody crying. Can we do it like this, Miss Gloria? Say every day.
Every day.
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 Every day.
Every day.
Say every day.
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 Every day. Come on.
Every day. Now come on. Baby, don't you wanna go?
Oh, come on now. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Will, don't you wanna go?
You know I want to go. Wherever you going, I'm going.
Back to that same old place. Where? Sweet home, Chicago.
Oh, come on.
Will.
I wasn't ready for
One
that.
and one is two.
Uh,
Two is four.
come on with it now.
You better get up out on that floor. Come on. Baby, don't you wanna go?
You know I want to go.
Back to that same old place. Sweet home, Chicago.
That's what I'm talking about.
One
right
more
there.
thing now.
Come on, one more now.
6 and 3 is 9. 9 and 9 is 18. Will, look over there and tell me what you see. Now come on.
Come on.
Baby, don't you wanna go?
You know I want to go.
Back to that same old place.
Where we going now?
Sweet home, Iowa City. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gloria Hardiman, the legend. Thank you so much.